is your girl Renee from Renee's Garden Adventure, and I am so happy because I made it to the last day of Vlog October. Today is day 31. Woohoo! And the reason why I'm so excited is it's Halloween time. So I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. And I hope you get out there and you see all the children, get your candy ready, because your girl is already have her pumpkin shirt on. This year, I'm not going to dress up. I'm just going to sit on my porch, have my little hot cocoa, wrap myself up in a blanket, and I'm going to sit out there with one of my dear friends. And we are going to hand out candy to all the children that come to my house, and we're going to give them a special little treat. And the best part of what I like about Halloween is watching all the little kids, the little babies, the ones where the parents come and they push their kids up to your house and they're in their stroller and they're all dressed up in their little onesies of being a pumpkin or a ghost or whatever little I love the ones that are dressed up like bears and animal costumes. Those are the cutest. And then the second best person that I always try to look forward to are the little kids that are just walking and they have their little plastic pumpkins. You know, the ones that have the little black handle and they're holding and they're stumbling trying to get up to you, but they're scared of you because they want the candy, but they're scared to get up there and get the candy for you. So I always have to coach them. Come on, because I always sit right next to my chair. I have this big witch's cauldron pot, and it's filled with candy, and they see that pot and they see all that candy, and I say, come on up here, you can put your hand in there and get as much candy as you want. And then that works like a charm every single time, because they're like, you're just not going to give me one piece or two pieces. I get to put my hand in there and grab as much as I can. And I only do that for the little kids, because them big kids, you know, their hands are as big as mine or bigger, and they be taking both hands. And shoot, if I let them older kids do that, child, my candy be gone in like 10 minutes or 10 seconds, because you know when they don't come with a cute little like trick-or-treat container, child, they come like I used to come with a pillowcase. And we took a pillowcase because we learned that when we were younger, those little plastic pumpkins with the little black handle, they would break, and they were just, they wouldn't hold enough candy. So when my mother says, go on upstairs and get a pillowcase, and child, when we went and got a pillowcase, and we would put like one of those glow sticks inside of our pillowcases so we could open up our pillowcase and see how much candy we had, and that would tell us how long we need to stay out. And child, we would stay out as long as we could, even past the curfew time, because sometimes they'll say like 10, 11 o'clock, you know, trick or treat is over, and they would have like the police like riding around making sure everybody was safe, and they would always say, okay, curfew time is over, it's up, get back to your house, trick or treat time is over. And we used to say, dang. So when we got bigger, child, we would leave as soon as it started getting dark. We'd be out there trying to get as much candy as we possibly can. But that's just my little Halloween story I wanted to tell you about how I went trick-or-treating, and how the reason why I still love sitting out on the porch giving out that candy is because them cute little kids and them grown kids, like them kids that are in high school that can get a job and buy their own candy. Now, them jokers be coming up to your house and they be having an attitude. So you know what I used to do? But I don't do it anymore. I used to have, have like a math book or a science book, and I used to ask them questions. And if they didn't know the questions, they would still get some candy, but they wouldn't get as much candy if they knew the answer. Or sometime I would have a mystery word written on my driveway, or I would have a sign posted somewhere, either by me or as you're walking up to me, and if they could tell me what the mystery word was, then I would give them a piece of candy, or I would give them a special little candy bag that I would make up. But the thing with that is that the kids that would get the candy, or they didn't know the answer, as they were leaving my house, they would say, "It's over there. You better tell her the mystery word over there, because if you know the mystery word, she'll give you some extra candy, or she's going to ask you a math question, and you better know the answer so you can get a cool little bag she has to offer to you." And they would be like, "What? What?" And they'd be like looking around for that mystery word. That was so funny. And I'm going to tell you one more story. When my mother was here, when she was still alive, and she would spend Halloween with me, we were sitting out there. My mom used to crack me up, and I used to always tell my mom, "You can't be doing that to them kids, because them kids are too big and they'll come back." And you know how we used to, well, I never did it, but I had some friends that used to like egg people's houses, or take the toilet paper and toilet paper the trees or the house, or do all kinds of bad things to the person that didn't treat them right or didn't give them the candy the right way. My mom would have them come up there, and like for the little kids, she would try to make them sing the ABC song, or she would say, what you supposed to say? You know how I say, "Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat." My mom would go old school with them, and I used to sit there because we have those rockers on my porch. So we used to sit in the rocking chair, and she'd be on one side, I'd be on the other side. And when the kids would just come to me, and I would give them candy. But when they went to my mom, she would ask them to say that, sing. Or she was like, "If you don't know the ABC song, just sing me any song. Just make up any song. I don't care if it makes sense or anything. You could just say la, 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 and I'll give you some candy." So the kids would just still stare at her and be like, "I don't want to sing. I don't like singing." My mom would say, "Well, what do you like to sing?" They were like, "I don't want to sing anything." They said, "Well, you got to do something for the candy." And they were like, "I can do a dance." And she was like, "All right, now, show me your dance, your favorite dance." And so they would sit there and they would do their little dance. And my mother would give them some candy. And I would just be sitting over there at that time. I'd be sitting over there eating the candy out of my cauldron pot, watching the kids, the little show that my mom was putting on with the kids. It was so cute. And that's a memory that I will always, always remember. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you to everybody that took the time to watch my Vlog October every single day, or whenever you were able to watch it. I'm just so, so appreciative. And I have enjoyed making these videos for you, even though, your girl has always make a video every day. But I never participated in Vlog October. So I was like, hey, I've never done that before, and I do a video every day. So let me try to do Vlog October. So with that being said, I want to say I had the best time ever, and I was able to have some new subscribers join my family. So I want to say thank you to my new subscribers for joining my family, and I want to say a big thank you to my subscribers that have been hanging in there with me for these many years. I love you, love you, love you. And this channel would not exist if it wasn't for all of you guys. Old, new, all of you guys, because now that you are subscribed to my channel, you are stuck with me for a very, very long time. And I hope you stick around, and I hope you come back and continue to give me the support that you have already given to me. So with that being said, thank you. And I got my candy here. I got my candy. I have to get my Smarties. I love me some Smarties. Had to get me some candy so I can get ready to fill up my cauldron pot, so I can get ready to see all those beautiful little babies and those little kids, and even them big ones that go to high school, and they know that as long as they come correct and they don't give me no attitude or any kind of problems, then you'll get a piece of candy from me. If you come up there saying, all we get is one piece of candy, I'll be like, you better be thankful for this one piece of candy. But I never give out one piece of candy, so they know this is not the house for no one piece of candy. Even though I'm sitting there eating the candy out of the cauldron pot. Look at this. I ain't even gave out one piece of candy, and your girl is already eating a piece of candy. And this is, you know, them bite-sized Twix candy. I love that, but my favorite is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, peanuts with M&Ms, and I love me some Snickers. Child, you give me that, I will love you forever. Alrighty, guys, I just wanted to say, check out the rest of this video, because I went through went to Home Goods and I was checking out some of their Halloween things that they had to offer. I was just goofing around because I was still looking for some little Halloween knickknacks. I was hoping to find one of my Halloween gnomes, or a Halloween Thanksgiving, or a fall gnome, but you know, they didn't have it. And Home Goods always has, you know, those little gnomes, because I found my my spring gnome in there, so I was like, oh, I know they're gonna have my fall or my Thanksgiving gnome. Nope. So check out what I was looking at when I was roaming around Home Goods. Alright, guys, and then at the end of the video, as always, you know, I always say, have a wonderful day, have a blessed day, and Miss Renee will see you in the next video. Alright, guys, stay tuned for the look around at Home Depot and all of some of their Halloween stuff. Alright, I'll talk to you later, and happy Halloween. Now eat your candy and get out there and enjoy all those beautiful costumes you're going to see tonight. Take care. Check out the rest of the video.